In late 2019, a terrifying incident occurred at a gas station in Medina, Saudi Arabia. The clip was filmed by surveillance cameras at the station and was widely circulated on social media. Take a look at this footage. The reaction times for the people in car were insanely slow in my opinion. The ground beneath you could very well explode at any moment, and you're there slowly reversing and adjusting your car's position. Absolutely zero survival instincts. As for the explosion, there could be many reasons as to why this gas station explosion occurred. Gasoline and diesel contain volatile compounds that produce flammable vapors. If these vapors accumulate within the tank and are not properly vented, they can form an explosive mixture. Static electricity can trigger a spark, which, if it ignites the vapors, could lead to an explosion. In a related manner, underground tanks can corrode due to the constant exposure to moisture, chemicals, and soil conditions. This can weaken the tank's structure, potentially causing a rupture. If the tank bursts, the released fuel could catch fire if there's an ignition source nearby. While stopped at this intersection, all seems well, however. It's only when on the bike starts driving once more that things go horribly wrong. This video resembles another video seen on this channel. Watch.
Jesus! Woo! Woo!
As he starts to cross the intersection with his bike, a car comes out of nowhere and abones a couple other cars in front of him. This causes him to fall on the underside of a car and slide with it until it comes to a stop. Obviously horrified, the guy gets off the car and walks to the curb to cool down. This is why running red lights are so incredibly dangerous. It seems that this guy was able to get away from this crash with no physical damage, only mental, and to his bike. However, the other cars involved in the crash may have possessed more serious injuries. A video filmed on dash cam in New York along the I-81 near Whitney Point shows what appears to be a road worker telling passing vehicles to pass along from the left lane. That's when one driver who probably wasn't paying attention to the road notices the road blockage too late and attempts to veer off course at the last second. This leads to the ensuing footage. Take a look. This spectacular crash fortunately did not lead to any serious injuries. The road worker was able to get out of the way just in time before the box truck clips and smashes into the back of the other parked truck. Another video on the road shows a terrifying incident that shows just how vitally important it is to maintain situational awareness on the road, especially when near large semi-trucks or any large vehicle. Take a look. The semi-truck's load nearly tips over while on a highway due to extreme winds. The car beside the truck is completely oblivious to the grave danger they were just in. Just a couple miles per hour increase in the wind would have ensured a gruesome scene. Thankfully, nothing occurred. And to be fair, I think from the position of the car, seeing or noticing the danger would have been extremely difficult as it covers a blind spot of the car, I think. Still, this is why I always try and either stay far behind trucks on the highway and pass them as quick as I can. One of the most terrifying videos I think I've ever seen is about to be played. A man is up perhaps 50 feet in a tree when the worst possible thing I think that could occur while suspended in a tree occurs. And no, it's not falling, it's much worse. Take a look. It appears he drops a pile of smoking leaves, which is typically used to smoke bees or hornets out so that they become sleepier and less prone to attack. But he appears to have dropped the smoke too soon because the man suddenly becomes inundated with a massive swarm of bees or hornets. He then has to maintain composure to slowly bring himself down the tree in a safe manner. Imagine the intense stinging he must feel as he must focus on not plummeting to his doom. Hornets or bees can become suddenly enraged while in trees due to various triggers that disrupt their sense of safety or threaten their nest. Hornets often build nests high up in trees or concealed within tree branches. If something physically disturbs the nest, such as a branch shaking, vibrations from nearby activity, or an animal approaching too closely, they interpret it as a direct threat. This can lead to an immediate defensive response as they swarm to protect their home. That could be what triggered this swarm in the video. But then again, it's unlikely the man went up with the smoke randomly, leading me to believe he was tampering with the insects. This next video displays the sheer power of jet engines. At what appears to be an air show, a fighter jet type craft prepares to taxi to the runway. That's when they, I assume, attempt to show off to the crowd. Take a look. The fighter jet pulses its engine, which causes a massive force of wind which nearly blow two workers who are directly behind the jet away. It's an incredible show of force and a testament to human engineering. I'm not too sure if it was to show off or if it was a hand error by part of the pilot. A video shows free divers interacting with what appear to be a pod of sperm whales. Take a look at the footage where the massive whales show their teeth and do underwater acrobatics around the humans. What I believe makes this encounter so terrifying is that sperm whales are capable of producing some of the most powerful sounds in the animal kingdom. Clicks so intense they can cause serious harm to anything nearby. These clicks, used for echolocation and communication, are created in a specialized part of their head. It starts with a structure called the monkey lips, which snap together to produce vibrations. These vibrations travel through the massive spermaceti organ, an oil-filled structure that amplifies the sound, turning it into a focused and extremely loud burst. Underwater, these sounds can reach an intensity of 230 decibels, far louder than a jet engine at close range. In water, sound waves travel efficiently, carrying their energy over long distances without losing much strength. If a human were too close to a sperm whale emitting these clicks, the sound waves could cause serious damage. The intense pressure changes might rupture eardrums, harm internal organs, or even lead to disorientation or unconsciousness. In the video, the divers are at the complete mercy of the whales. However, whales are rarely known to have ever attacked humans in the wild,